Well, there's a potential lighting problem in Ypsilanti, and it could lead to a whole lot of bright bulbs being dimmed.
The city has received complaints about excessive light at night. And Fox News' Dave Kitchen joining us live with more on a potential dark sky ordinance. You don't normally hear too much light, Dave.
Yeah, you really don't, but this is an issue that a lot of towns have been dealing with, and here Ypsilanti's looking at this. There are folks here who say that there's too much light pollution at night, and if they get their way, the evening could look like this. City lights across Ypsilanti are a staple of the college town nightlife and signs of a bustling community. But the ambience of the brightness against the night sky is prompting city leaders to consider changes.
This concern has been something that over the years, as every place has gotten brighter and brighter and brighter, we've increased our light pollution, and we've had some unintended side effects from all of that.
Patrick McLean is one of the Ypsilanti council members working on ways to reduce lighting across town, aiming at pointing the brightness down to the ground rather than up in the atmosphere where ecosystems can be disturbed.
That creates problems for habitat, for animals, especially those that are maybe nocturnal. They don't know it's night. There's so much light out.
City officials looked at a very early sketch of the issue this past week, with many residents concerned about areas like Frog Island Park, where city lights beam up into the air. The same thing happening in some neighborhoods, too.
And I think this would be for new builds or major retrofits, things like that. We're not going to ask everybody to change their lighting overnight by any stretch.
But not everyone likes the idea of a dimmer community at night.
In my opinion, that would be insane.
Lee Tucson says he worries about more crime on darker streets.
There's a lot of hideous things that's happened on Washington Street, from the part of the store all the way back out to Cross Street. And for them to say that they want things to be dark, man he loved darkness because his deeds are evil.
But many Ypsi leaders say there's a way to do both, reduce light pollution and deter crime.
My understanding is that the research on this is that lighting can be there in a way that is supportive of public safety. For example, we use sensor technology and use that technology that pushes the light down rather than lets it just go off into the atmosphere.
Now, as we mentioned, this is really in the early stages. City Council just got that first kind of briefing on this on Tuesday. The Planning Commission is really doing the bulk of the work now, so there's a long way to go. We'll keep you updated as things brighten or dim. Reporting live in Ypsilanti, Dave Kitchen, Fox 2 News.
Now, Dave, I don't know that I've heard of something quite like this. Did Ypsilanti mimic another city, or where did this idea, where did it come out of thin air, or what?
Yeah, there's a few cities around the country that some of the council members say that they've heard of doing this kind of thing, especially cities that have even more of a denser population, more vibrant downtowns, a lot more lights. In fact, Philadelphia, I know, they started dimming a lot of the bigger buildings. We're talking skyscrapers, though, at night when when the evening hours would set in. So it really does seem like it's picking up town by town, though.
Very interesting. Thanks so much, Dave.